Hi, I'm Dots. Welcome to I Love the Library. We are in a summer reading program. Kids are reading books and they're keeping track of the books that they're reading on one of these summer reading records. Just want to mention again how important it is that kids keep reading over the summer so that they are ready to learn when they come back to school in the fall. It doesn't take a lot. And the record this year is really simple. You just mark an X on the day that you read. So you don't have to keep track of hours of reading or book titles, just that you have done some reading. And we have a lot of books at the library to read. We have a lot of fiction books, but not everybody is into fiction. Not everybody wants a made-up story. So today I'd like to talk about the nonfiction collection. We have a junior nonfiction collection, and it is near the reference desk on the lower shelves. And there is just an immense variety of stuff. I'm going to start with dinosaurs because it's a pretty popular topic. So here's an example, dinosaurs. The kind of book that you pick up and you open up and you read a bit here and you turn the page and you read a bit there, but there's lots of pictures to go with it. Anyway, dinosaurs. Science books of all sorts. One of my favorite nonfiction photographers is Nick Bishop. And here is his spider book. This particular book is an honor for the Siebert Award. His pictures are awesome. Just have to... Anyway, and there's a bit of information on each one about spiders, some things that you may or may not know already. Here's the picture I wanted to look at, this tarantula. And you think that a tarantula wouldn't have enemies, but here it says that there are wasps, tarantula hawks, that are special kinds of wasps that fight off these tarantulas. If you like animals, manatees. Lots of books on all the different kinds of animals. In fact, this junior nonfiction collection, I think probably close to a third of it is animals and science kinds of stuff because it's so interesting. The manatee scientist. Okay, we also have things like cookbooks here. This one is a history book, but it's called a cookbook. The Cowboy is cooking, and it talks a little bit about the history of the United States, the cowboys. Around the chuck wagon, what did they eat? And the recipes are in here too. A favorite series is The Magic Tree House. Here's a nonfiction book by the same author and with a connection to the Magic Tree House. They come back from an adventure, and this is Horse Heroes. It's called A Fact Tracker. Just kind of shows that the author of those books, of the Jack and Annie Magic Tree House books, does a lot of research before she writes those books. But here is one that's actually a nonfiction book, Magic Tree House. I want to point out, too, that some storybooks also end up in nonfiction. And this is Tales from Norway, the Troll with No Heart in His Body. It's my grandchildren's favorite book. It's got some gruesome things, but trolls, they are gruesome. Anyway, it is a really great book with lots of different traditional stories from Norway by Lisa Lunge Larsen. And lastly, do you like baseball? Here is a science book about baseball. What difference does it make if the baseball gets wet? What really happens if the baseball is wet when you throw it, when you hit it? Home run science projects, baseball. So if these books look fun, come to the library, check them out. Thanks for tuning in.